Sam stood at the border looking out at the expanse of Australia, his paradise. The sweeping landscapes, the whispering forests, the distant mountains painted in hues of orange as dawn approached. It was all tantalizingly close. Yet, he couldn't move a step further. A formidable barrier kept him at bay. The journey to reach this point had been arduous. Coming from a small village in Europe, he had scrimped and saved for years. He took on multiple jobs, worked late into the nights, and endured countless hardships, all driven by the dream of life in Australia. But now, standing here, he felt a gnawing sense of frustration and helplessness. The shimmering waters of the Coral Sea seemed to mock him with their proximity. He heard stories from fellow travelers, some who had made it into the land he longed for, and others like him, who lingered on the border. Many spoke of bureaucratic red tape, of visas denied and permits delayed. Some had been waiting for months, even years. Hope seemed as elusive as the horizon. Determined not to give up, Sam decided to make Australia come to him. He befriended the locals at the border, listened to their tales, learned the local dialects, and adapted his recipes to include native ingredients. He started a small food stall by the roadside, offering fusion cuisine that became a hit among both travelers and locals alike. His stall flourished, and through it, he managed to catch the attention of a local entrepreneur. The entrepreneur was impressed by his ingenuity and determination. Sam's culinary creations began to gain popularity, spreading across the border and eventually reaching the officials who controlled access into Australia. One day, an immigration officer visited his stall, tasted the food, and was intrigued by Sam's story. After a few months of discussions and paperwork, Sam's dream finally came true. The border that once seemed like an impenetrable fortress opened up its gates for him. He stepped into the land he had long yearned to enter, but he brought with him not just his dreams, but a piece of the borderland he had transformed. Sam realized that the paradise he had sought was not merely a place. It was the journey, the people he met, the challenges he overcame, and the indomitable spirit that refused to be contained.